Meanwhile, Israel holding ceremonies today to officially mark 2 years since the October 7th attack, honoring the victims murdered by Hamas.
This coming after the terror group handed over 2 more bodies, as 19 other deceased hostages are still in Gaza, including 2 U.S. citizens.
Well, Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yingst knows all about it. Has been covering this every step of the way, and he is live in Tel Aviv with the latest. Hey, Trey.
Yeah, hey, Brian, good morning. After releasing the bodies of 2 additional hostages overnight, Hamas says it has released all of the remains that it can locate. This means there are still 19 hostage bodies unaccounted for inside Gaza. The group says that significant efforts and specialized equipment are needed to locate the others. U.S. officials saying Hamas is not in violation of the agreement and that Phase 2 will move forward as planned. Part of that next phase will include an international stabilization force that has oversight from the U.S. military, but not American boots on the ground to participate.
No reason for the U.S. military to get involved in Gaza?
No, I don't see that. No, I think we're going to handle it very well. We'll be helping Israel, but we have other countries that are now. You know, we signed, many countries signed, and many of those countries relatively are very strong military powers. And Hamas has no support. See, Hamas had the support of Iran, and now Iran says, don't get us involved. The last time they got them involved didn't work out too well. So they used to have the support of Iran.
On Wednesday, a funeral was held for deceased hostage Daniel Shimon Perez. Thousands gathered to pay their respects. After being released only 2 days ago, former hostage Matan Angrest spoke at his commander's funeral.
Hi, everyone. I want to say that I can barely stand on my feet, and it is a privilege for me to speak here. It is the least I can do. I want to tell you that the team that fought with me are the true heroes, really. I didn't prepare for anything in advance. I can't believe I got here at all. It is the least I could do for Daniel.
Now, Matan said he is ready to go back into Gaza to find the body of his friend who was in the tank with him on the morning of October 7th. He's talking about Itai Hen, an American citizen. Guys, back to you.
So, Trey, I know you're, like everybody else, was pretty disturbed by what we saw, the execution of at least 30 people on camera. Hamas wanted everyone to see it. They're still in control. Other clans who are posting on social media, they're in control of different sections of Gaza. The U.S. is now working with Israel to create a safe zone to shelter Gazans who are afraid for their lives of being victims like this. Could you tell me more about that? And has any Arab nation spoken up and condemned Hamas for this?
Not yet, and it is significant, Brian. Yesterday, U.S. Central Command released a statement about these executions that are taking place inside Gaza, calling on Hamas to stop the violence immediately and disarm, as they agreed to as part of this 20-point peace plan. I spoke with Palestinians yesterday who said they believe these executions will continue, that Hamas is cracking down inside Gaza, and they are back in power in the central part of the Strip. And so if they don't move forward and disarm, it raises questions about the implementation of Phase 2. But you heard President Trump multiple times this week at the White House. He says he expects Hamas to adhere to the agreement.
All right, Trey.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much. This is tenuous times, but no one can doubt Phase 1's success. Phase 2 is going to be the challenge.
But to see Hamas there executing people that have been badly beaten and they had their eyes blindfolded and then they're killed in front of a crowd, just shows Hamas is sending a message.
Mandami, in his interview with Martha yesterday, only mentioned the Israelis that killed someone, didn't say anything about Hamas.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.